everybody. Let's bring in our Falcons beat writer, D. Orlando Ledbetter. I've known this guy since when I was back in college at Georgia, so I'm just going to call him D-Led. D-Led, I'm so excited to have you on the show today. You've got a wealth of NFL knowledge. The first guy I want to ask you about is defensive lineman Jalen Carter. A lot of talk about how off-field stuff and the events of January 15th might affect where he goes in the draft, but obviously, I mean, Kirby Smart said today this is a generational talent.
Yeah, no question about it, Sarah. The talent is there. The teams have, they do have character issues that he's got to address. You know, if you're in a brotherhood, you're part of a team, one of your guys gets in an accident, you should be the first one there pulling them out of the car, not the guy that's leaving the scene, which the AGC has reported on. So they have questions about that. Then here today, he wasn't able to make it through the workout. Had a leg cramps at the end. We believe we're trying to get that confirmed. But yeah, generational talent, the film's there. Sometimes the NFL, gambles on talent, and he's got talent.
Another defensive guy I want to ask you about, linebacker Nolan Smith. He was injured for the last half of Georgia's season, and I think a lot of Georgia fans, that was tough. He's a guy that a lot of people root for, and he is so talented. He had a great combine, a good day today. What have you seen from him, and where do you think he could end up?
Yeah, great guy. Ran well at the combine. Pleasure to talk to. Great interview. So I know he's crushing his interviews with the NFL teams. I got him going in the first round in my mock 1.0. Folks love the Georgia players. We saw that, and Green Bay will take every linebacker that comes out of here, it seems like. So yeah, good showing in the pre-draft period by Nolan. I'm sure when he does his top 30 interviews, he's going to do a good job with the team. So he's certainly helped himself out. If he's healthy, that'll be some things that they'll clear with their medical staffs.
So on paper, maybe this past season, it looked like Keely Ringo for Georgia had some up and down moments, but still an extremely athletic guy, good size. Where do you think he could go? What did you see from him? Yeah,
scheme fit type of guy, first rounder also, top 20, top 25 for sure. Maybe can jump into the top 15. But I was talking to one head coach today, and they were saying, hey, you can get a cornerback early, you can get one late. He's going to be in that group that can go early. He's training with Richard Sherman, so that's a good thing. He'll know, what to do and how to play to his strengths. Richard wasn't the fastest guy, but he got his hands on people and rerouted receivers and ran with them that way. And that's the kind of cornerback that I think Keely Ringo could be in the NFL.
Let's switch to an offensive guy, quarterback Stetson Bennett. There's always questions, always talk about Stetson Bennett being a little bit shorter, a smaller quarterback, but you've seen guys in the NFL like Drew Brees have success, with that similar kind of frame. What do you think Stetson Bennett can offer an NFL team, and where do you kind of see project him?
Yeah, he's got the wins here, a little smaller, doesn't have the big mega arm, missed some throws here today, but
some of the mobile quarterbacks don't need that as much. As far as the booming.
Yeah, no question about it. I was trying to compare his pro day to Stafford's here, Cam Newton's at Auburn, and Deshaun Watson's up in Clemson. I left those pro days in awe, like, okay, yeah, that's a first round quarterback. Today, I'm trying to figure out where he fits.
He did say he was frustrated with a couple of
throws too. Yes, it wasn't just him. It frustrated probably the scouts too. But yeah, he's a winner. He's gonna get a shot to be in camp, whether it's in the 4th round, the 7th, or an undrafted guy. He's not a surefire number 1 first day or even second day guy. But you wish him the best. It only takes one team to fall in love with him.
You can't beat that resume.
And the resume is immaculate.
How do you project a guy like Roderick Jones at tackle?
Yeah, Broderick's in that group with the first 3 tackles, and that we've got Paris Johnson, Peter Skoronski, and Broderick. So, Andrew Jones has done a good job with the Giants, so, that's going to bode well for Jones. And we'll just see how high he can go. He can creep into the top 10 or definitely won't be there by 20 for sure.
Just give me your overall impressions from Georgia's Pro Day. Is there anything we missed that really stood out to you? Good or bad?
Oh no, it's a lot. You know, it's a lot of good players here. You look at, you know, the top is easy. Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, Keely Ringo. That's easy. What you look at is, you know, guys like Warren Erickson. You know, McClendon didn't do too much. Kenny McIntosh, can he find a place to fit? The kicker's gonna maybe not get drafted.
Jack Podlesny.
Yeah, like Rodrigo, but he's gonna find a place in the NFL somewhere. Chris Smith, smaller safety.
And he's so good for Georgia this year. I know the NFL is different. I think a lot of fans are probably watching thinking, gosh, Chris Smith has to get a shot.
Yeah, no doubt, and he will. There are some, you know, Anton Wingfield was a smaller safety. His dad was one of the best nickel corners in the league for a while. So Chris Smith will get a shot. I don't think you get to 15 guys this year, but you might get to 10 drafted Bulldogs. 10 drafted Bulldogs this year. And, 15 was off the charts last year, but Georgia's headed towards another big year in the NFL draft.
I guess you can't make draft history every single draft. That'd be tough to do.
Yeah, it'd be a little tough.
Dila, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Sarah. Thanks for having me.
Thanks to all of you for watching. Make sure you go to ajc.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel to find more videos just like this one.